Straight to the point, Michelin are clearly splashing a lot of cash on mountain biking right now. They are the new title sponsor of the Mountain Bike World Series, and they've developed a whole new range of gravity-focused tyres, as well as these e-bike specific racing line E-Wilds. So what are they? Basically a big volume tyre designed for everything a rider might throw at it on an EWS or EDR course, and that includes the all-important uphill power stage. Subsequently, we have some really square blocks on both the front and rear tyre with its Magi-X compound developed from MotoGP. What that provides is a low rebound rubber combined with a really soft compound, which should lead to more grip. A claim weight of around 1.3 kilos each, kind of what you'd expect from a tyre that has added pinch flat protection, plus a generally beefed up construction all round, and they come in 2.4 inches at the front and 2.6 at the rear. Before I talk about performance, I have to talk about installation. These were really difficult to fit on my race face wheels. They come folded, and mine had a few really bad creases, which meant the tyres just would not seat when I was trying to set them up tubeless. In the end, I used a compressor and I sort of pressed and rotated the tyre until eventually the pressure held. When I seat tubeless tyres, I like to leave them overnight at around 40 psi, just so they seat properly on the bead. And in this instance, they were actually leaking air through the sidewalls, which was a little concerning. However, once back to normal riding pressures, the leaking stopped. How have they performed so far? Well, let's talk descending first. Having ridden them on very loose and steep terrain in both wet and dry conditions, they have performed flawlessly, providing you get the pressures right. Go much above 30 psi, and for a light rider like myself, they are not forgiving. However, insert a cush core and you will be rewarded, as they do generally perform better at lower pressures at around 18 to 22 psi. That helps negate the stiffer sidewalls and obviously creates a more compliant tyre. If you're racing, that probably won't be the case, but that's just for the setup that I like at the speeds that I tend to ride at. On the super steep stuff, they have genuinely been a revelation. The wide spacing of the tread has also meant soil pickup isn't too much of an issue, ensuring there's always plenty of grip to play with. Descending on hard-packed trails is a different story. These chunky tyres are draggy as hell. They do have a stepped tread pattern on the rear, which should help, but being a 2.6 only option, rolling efficiency decreases a lot. Combined with the square blocks, this is probably not the tyre for you if you get your kicks at the trail centre or on hard-packed jump lines. And if you mainly ride that type of terrain, durability may become an issue. After only a handful of rides, I can already see the rear is starting to wear quite quickly, although the front still looks like new. On hard-packed trails with the Magi-X compound, corner grip has been more than adequate, but steeper gradients really is where this tyre belongs. Talking of steeper gradients, these tyres were literally built for climbing steep tech. At times it feels like cheating, and they have got me up sections that would normally have me spinning out and doing the walk of shame. The Specialized Levo that I've been riding with the Bros motor does have that overrun, so combine that with a pair of these and you've got yourself a bit of a tech climbing weapon. Now I've got no excuses for my woeful climbing abilities. And finally, road or Fyro climbs can be a bit of a drag. Not really something to worry about on a full fat e-bike, but I would think twice if you were considering fitting these to a lightweight. Perhaps a Michelin DH34 would be more appropriate. These E-Wilds are honestly a tyre perfectly suited to the conditions that I like to ride, where gravity is on my side, but the terrain is certainly not. If steep off-piste is where you like to get your kicks, and the hard-packed trails are just a way of getting from one adrenaline-fueled line to another, then I'd look no further and give these a go. But do make an effort to fit a cush core, because low pressures are these tyres' happy place. I just wanted to add that if you do mostly ride hard-packed trails, then do not dismiss these tyres. They will give you a whole load of performance, albeit with slightly slower rolling efficiency. And the other thing is that you may find that you wear through the rear tyre fairly quickly. Maybe you're thinking of doing an e-enduro and you're looking to build up a bike, then I would definitely consider a set of these on your spec sheet. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe on the way out, and look out for more episodes of the EMTB podcast coming very soon.